First of all, I want to talk about our street network. Our street network is the city's largest asset. It's comprised of approximately 780 miles, centerline miles of street, which equates to about $900 million. Due to the magnitude alone, that's exactly why street maintenance is so important. And it's not just street maintenance, it's the right street maintenance at the right time. So I guess with that, what is the right street maintenance and what is the right time? Our maintenance programs are comprised of, I guess, basically two different types of maintenance. We have preventative maintenance, and then we also have rehabilitation. Of the two types of maintenance, our preventative maintenance is probably the less expensive and most cost efficient, but that being said, both types of maintenance need to be done. Good examples of preventative maintenance include joint resealing for concrete streets. For asphalt streets, it would be crack sealing and microsurfacing. As far as the rehabs go, we would be looking at reconstruction for a major rehab for a street, and then for concrete streets, more of a minor type of rehab would be a joint repair, and then for asphalt streets, it would be a mill and overlay. This street behind me is Duluth Avenue from 5th Street South to 8th Street South. This is a mill and overlay project, and this is a very good example of the right maintenance at the right time. This street is comprised of two segments. There are two of the three lowest rated segments in the city of Sioux Falls. But that being said, the structural stability of this street is actually really good. So we have an opportunity to be able to do a mill and overlay project, which is a cost-effective way to actually rehab this street and have it be in like new condition again, but it's at a lesser cost than the complete reconstruction for the street. As far as the right time, that's a little bit of a more of a challenging thing to accomplish because of the number of factors that go into it. Some of the things we consider when we do the timing of street maintenance projects is the age of the street. We also focus on the defects and conditions of the street, the conditions of the utilities that are below the street, and whether or not they're ready for being reconstructed, or if they're in good condition and not yet ready to be reconstructed. ADA sidewalk access needs are another factor that's considered. And then another element that we consider when we select our projects is trying to group projects into neighborhoods to increase our efficient maintenance programs. The more we can group those projects together and keep neighborhoods on the same maintenance life cycle, the more efficient our operation is. So in 2015, the city teamed with IMS, which is Infrastructure Management Services, out of Tempe, Arizona. They specialize in pavement management and pavement analysis. Our goal when we decided to do this was to basically try to utilize new technologies for pavement analysis to potentially increase our street maintenance efficiencies and consistency. What we've done in the past, before we hired IMS to team with us, was we did our own inspections of the streets. It worked really well, but we weren't able to use the newest technologies to do this. Teaming with IMS, we're able to do that. We've got potentially the ability to more efficiently utilize our funds that we have available to take on street maintenance projects. Just this last August, we received our final report from IMS, and along with that, the condition ratings of all the segments of the streets in the city of Sioux Falls. We found promising results. I guess basically what we found in general is that our street maintenance program is slightly underfunded. It's close, but it's slightly underfunded. Our overall PCI is good. The PCI is the Pavement Condition Index, and that's the overall rating of the street. Our PCI is a 70 on a scale of 0 to 100. Nationally, the average is 60 to 65. Considering the region that we live in and the challenges we have with freeze-thaw, that rating of a 70 is really good. We also found that our backlog is about 4%. IMS recommends that the backlog be less than 12%, so we're in good shape there. Now that we have the data, we're able to implement that with our 2017 street maintenance program. We're excited about having that tool to utilize, and we really feel it's going to improve our street maintenance program as a whole. With that, I'd like to introduce Josh Vandenbos. He's the city's project manager for the mill and overlay project that we're at right now on Duluth Avenue. And he's going to talk just a little bit about this project specifically.
With this project here, we're on Duluth Avenue between 5th Street and 8th Street. Right now, a few days ago, we milled the street surfacing down 2 inches, tried to correct some surface irregularities and problems that we've been having through these 3 blocks. As Nick said, there was 3 of the worst blocks that we have in town. Now we're in the process of doing a 2-inch asphalt overlay, using the milling as our correction there to help smooth out this surface and hopefully get it among one of our top streets in town. This project was about $115,000. It included an asphalt mill, overlay, ADA curb ramp repairs and upgrades, as well as some miscellaneous curb and gutter repairs.